combine. Start a trading combine. Welcome, 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 my boys. Very weird day yesterday. Very weird day. Sell off after hours. Oh, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I have to do it. Just two more to grab here. Just trying to get my combines going. Just trying to get all the combines, get ready for this action today. Obviously, we had that big wick that we now have taken out twice, but have not been able to break out above. Line is at the 2037s. Price is trying it right now. I'll agree to that. That should be 4. One more to go. Start a trading combine. Regular. Top step. Top step. Top step. Bink. Bink. All right, we're officially in, ready to go here. Kind of an interesting day already. Feeling short, feeling like I kind of want to short towards this VWAP. Problem with the VWAP is No reason that we necessarily need to hold it. Came down and perfectly tapped off that top of that wick. About the 30s. Now we're back to the 90s at the moment. Let's see if this trend is going to hold here. We're going to potentially break out of it. Happy Friday, Brother Sauce Man. One more day of the week, couple hours, and then you're home, sweet home for the weekend, my boy. Hoping to have a good little Friday here. Halfway past these accounts again. Back to square one. But we love it. We're here. Getting a good push now. Trying to 20,100 whole numbers. This is 30. This is opening print price. Please tell me you heard that, Saucy. Oh, please tell me. Definitely bullish. Definitely feeling a little bit bullish, depending on how these buyers want to react to this trend line. Opening print price, we went up to this highs, pushed down back to this price one more time. Slightly rejecting the EMA here. And try the EMA here for a quick stab. If we can get a pull back into it, that'd be smexy. See if this trend line holds or we're going to get a breakout. Actually makes me want to try something a little bit more like this. I think we're bullish. I was trying to find a spot to get it in long with this move. Holding this trend line again here. Pushing into the EMA. Where do we think this comes and turns around now? Thinking maybe this price would be an activation spot. Possibly these lows. Don't love it though. Want to be a little bit more patient. Actually, I do kind of like it. I do kind of like it. We're hoping for a breakout. Price opened here. Opening print price at the 2089s. Be a little bit more patient. A little bit more patient today. I'm expecting this to break. Feeling like bulls are going to be here. Just trying to find a spot that would really make sense to buy this thing. We have an imbalance created here that was inverted. Pretty clean bull flag. Pretty clean bull flag forming. Excuse me. Nice. We would have passed if we just held the 2078s. That's good. That's cool. Want to see this breakout, break above these highs now, the 2120s. Above these 125s, we should see a pretty clean continuation to the high. If we can get above this trend line and these 125s, there's no reason we shouldn't see some continuation. Opening print price for the 90s. We're kind of consolidating above it or around it and finding a breakout. Obviously, bulls had a strong overnight move. Anticipating this trend line to break for some upside momentum. Expecting this trend line to break for some upside momentum. Any pullbacks into I'm gonna try one here. At these wicks. I'm gonna try one at the wicks. Looks like we might not even get a fill opportunity. First 15 minutes has now been set. Here's our range. 50% is just about where we just put in an order, actually. Wouldn't really want to see that EMA be in that wick be tested now again. Makes me think we might be coming lower into somewhere around here. I don't really love it for a spot to buy yet. That trend line did hold. We found some resistance there. Want to just find the right spot to buy this. We have an imbalance created here. These equal lows. If this wicks, where do we think this thing turns here? Pretty clean bull flag forming. When it breaks, not sure. Might get another retest at the bottom of the 15-minute trend line here, 15-minute range. Sellers are feeling pretty strong, pushing back into this price now. Is there news at 10 every single day? Not at every day, no. And it's not always news, it's just different numbers. They always release them at 10, usually when there is news. And you can always tell right here, like on economic events. Like at 10 o'clock today, we have factors model. Core durable goods revised, and yeah, durable goods. So, but this Trump and Carney meeting at the White House also on Tuesday. So it's not even today. Really strong reaction out of there. Now I'm gonna put a buy here, buy for 5 on the end of this wick, and we're gonna go ahead and try to get a fill here. Now we're trading for this wick to hold. Trading for this wick to hold if we can get a fill. Just got tapped, didn't get filled, but got tapped. Criminal, actually. I want to see one little quick fill before we get a move. Here at the 50s. Give us a little Philly fill, please. Just got teased on that wick. Price is still bouncing around. I want to see a little bit more before this wick's back up. Just try that wick one more time now. Come on. One more push down there by sellers. Volume slowing down. I like it for an entry for the long. I just want to get filled. And there's the volume we were hoping to see after we did get filled. I cannot believe that touched that. It's a game of ticks, gentlemen. It's a game of ticks. Just barely got filled. Missed there. Pain. Would have just passed by a legit tick. The price came and touched it, but didn't fill us. It's just pain. Got a nice bull flag breaking out. This is the above that previous giant wick. We failed to break above it yesterday. Sold back in overnight, reclaimed it, and well, actually pre-market reclaimed with this 8:30. What was that 8:30 news? Interest rate futures down after job data as traders trim bets on federal cuts. Whoa. Big sell off there. Aggressive selling. Aggressive little move there by the sellers. Back into this price now. How do they handle it? A little bit of a double bottom. Is it going to hold? If it doesn't hold, I'm expecting a VWAP try here. And potentially back to the bottom of this data news. I'm not sure. If this doesn't hold, this is a big spot. This is that wick. So we'd want to see this really find some support here. If it doesn't hold here, we're going to come see lower prices, no doubt about it. And sellers are trying it now. See the reaction. A bit of a wick. Let's see the close. Pushing back into the range now. Can buyers bring it back? Can buyers bring this back up? EMA try here at the 2060s. Still above this big pivot point at the 2037s. Sellers try to push it there. Buyers reclaimed it. Let's see this continuation or the reaction. Kind of want to see that close and try this price here. Excuse me. Expecting this to break out to the upside here eventually. The question is, when does it happen? When does the move occur? Breaking out above the EMA now. I'm gonna put an order here. If we get back there, I like it for a buy at the moment. Trying the trend line now, see if we get a breakout. Ideally, we slightly miss this trend line before we actually make this move. Gonna be patient for a fill here. I like the 2050s still. How's everybody's Friday going? How's everyone's day? Above this pivot point is good for the longs. Ideally, we get a fill here on this candle. Ideally, this candle gives us a fill here. About 15 points from being on fill. About 10 points from a fill here, trying to support this bull longs move. As long as we're over this pivot point of this 2037s, bulls are going to be in control. Sellers tried to push it below there. Buyers reclaimed it. And now we're going to be trading for it to hold on this previous spot where it's been supported a couple times. I was really hoping we were going to get fill on that candle, but the longer we wait, the more I think we're going to have to try a lower price. If it's not this candle, then I'm going to have to adjust our entry possibly back to this 2030 line. I just don't know if we get there again. We're going to leave it. We're going to take this entry if we get it. 6 points now. I want to see it just come and tap us and leave, obviously. It keeps teasing us, which makes me, the volume is slowing down and buyers are supporting, so I don't mind it. I just want to see that, try our price at the 50s one time. This candle needs to fill us, otherwise this is no good. I want to see this candle fill us, otherwise we're not going to take this order at the 50s. These triple wicks here, making it look like we might not get filled. I mean, where do these wicks line up? Is there a price? No, so I like our entry. I do. I like our entry at the 50s here. Compressing below the EMA is a little scary, but so is every trade that we take. Yeah, I wanted to get filled on that candle or else I wasn't going to like it as much. And judging by this reaction of this candle, it's still going to kind of stay true. We had a pretty bold ask there for an order. Here's 10 o'clock numbers. Don't love this anymore. We're hoping to get a fill there on that candle. Didn't get an entry. Makes me think we're going to come try these bottoms again. Or possibly this 36 line at least. I am going to try this spot here. Trying these 2037s. I like the risk, the reward potential. It's a very strong bull flag. Bull flag. This is the top of that price. We've respected a few times now. I think a more safe entry would possibly be these 28s, but I'm gonna be patient. We just missed the 50 entry we were hoping for. Price is starting to curl back to the EMA now. That might have been the bottom we were hoping to see. So as long as, if that's true, then we'll just play along on a breakout here. I'm still expecting some downside, or a little bit more for the breakout, but nothing has to happen. It's just what I would like to see for structure. Price is still based above that pivot point at the 37s. We're trying the 20,100 whole number now. This is a trend line as touch as well. Breaking above here would be a breakout. If we get a close on that candle, I'm just going to try a poke. Try a breakout trade here if we get a close above this candle. Above this trend line. If we get a close above this trend line, we're going to take a poke. I was going to do it here, but we waited for the... Ooh. Well, that was what we were hoping for. Break of this trend line we're going to add. But now, being so close, I can't do it to this high day here. It's hoping for a little bit. This candle just give me a second. Dang. Over to 40 now. That was the move we were wanting to see. See the reaction to this price. Obviously, ideally now we get a little bit of a pullback to at least maybe try this trend line. Want a little bit of a pullback now just to retry these prices. Currently offering for the EMA the 20,100 whole number. High a day, or pre-market high, is only 10 points now. We broke out of the 15-minute range to the upside. Gonna hold this for a possible entry. Looks like we might get it. Might get a fill here. So close. Unreal. Unreal how close that just was to giving us a tap. We're not looking for much, just 15 points. EMA is right below us. Still like us for getting an entry here. We've been off by just a tick on our entries to just get filled on these positions is unreal. It's twice now that we've just barely been missed. 2050s earlier, and now here at the 20,100s. And we're going for the high. That was our pullback entry. And we just barely got missed. Not going to cancel this order yet, but I don't necessarily love it if we still get a fill on this candle. Excuse me. Expecting some continuation. Possibly a pullback to this EMA. Looking for a possible pullback to this EMA slash trend line touch. The longer we stay under this price of pre-market high, the more structure we're building. Sorry about that. Expecting this to continue to break out here. Just trying to find a spot to participate in it. We're actually being held down by pre-market highs at the moment. And with that candle below, it's a little interesting. I'm going to cancel our order now because we didn't get our fill that we were hoping for. Above this candle, next liquidity is like the 125s roughly. Overall, fairly bullish reaction this morning. Expecting this pre-market high and now intraday high to break. Just twice we were missed on our fill now to have these half passed, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Still gonna look for a good spot to really get in on this thing. It's gonna be a retest at the bottom of this. It's gonna be a retest of this trend line. I just don't know, obviously, at what point that comes. And as soon as it does, we're pretty much just gonna mark it by and ride for 15 points or get stopped at 10. Not exactly the strategy because we should be buying outside edges rather than breakout retests, but it's effective. We're just going for a combine. We're not going for a massive trade, so we're kind of rounding over though at this pre-market high at the 20,140s. A little bit of resistance, unable to get above at the moment. Price is trying now. A little bit of resistance at this pre-market high still to 2140s. The 2140s. Doji print. Buyers are slowly just squeezing this thing higher at the moment. We're about 5 points from breaking through pre-market high, which will probably bring some continuation. And there it is. There's the 140s trading now. See if this finds some continuation. Close above these 42s, I'm going to add. I want to see it close above here. Otherwise, we're not going to just be adding into this. Yeah, I can't at this price. We didn't get a good breakout. Just being patient then. Market's moving interesting. We're at the 2150s now. We did get a close above. We really want to... Oh, what did I just do? You have to try the EMA now. Failure to break above that 140 and hold. We got pushed back down. Gonna find a spot to participate in this. Another EMA test. Another EMA test. I think right now we're going to try to buy this trend line tap. Want to see this, try this back of this trend line again. Now that we had a breakout and failure to break above that pre-market high where we kind of found some resistance. I either want to see this continue back towards this trend line for buyers to really prove the breakout, or they break it out now and make it clear so we can just join in with a market buy. But patience, nothing to do. Just wait and see what what the market wants to move. Back to these 140s where we found that previous resistance and is that pre-market high. If buyers pushed us above the 153s with a good close, we can easily market buy probably. Finding some clear resistance here at the highs though. Might even be able to short this wick. It's just hard to short any buyers right now in this current day and trend. Here's the 2144s. Shorting these 46s is a possibility, but we could get a breakout here. Volume is slowed up now that we're still trying to press higher. And if price can't go higher, then it goes lower. I might try to short these 50s if we can't break out of this. I'm going to take a stab at it. I'm going to take a stab at this. Taking a stab here. I want to see this. We failed to break out with the upside, so I'm hoping now the buyers or the sellers can defend this. Shorten this previous wick. Looking for this price to back below the EMA now. Okay. So there's the continuation and the final breakout. I don't know why it took so long, but all right, girl. That's fine, girl. That's fine, girl. That's what you want. Then go ahead. Wasn't breaking out, and then she did. She was going very slow price action this morning. We're at the 2160s now. It just kind of feels like one of the ones that's just going to keep going up slowly for the majority of the day type of thing. Where do we join them? We were trying to get long. Couldn't find a spot. So then I tried to short this failure, this weak volume here at the top of this wick. Lost a stab on it. We have one more opportunity of these accounts. What is that liquidity? 2190s. Alright. Alright, some liquidity at the 190s. I'm gonna try this EMA if we can get a fill here. One little quick EMA move before the actual push would be sweet. One more test of this price at the 150s. Hoping to get one more try here before this actually breaks out. Trying these 150s now. Almost got tapped in there. Just barely missed. It's been the narrative of today, actually. Just barely been not getting filled. Come on, sellers. Give me a 153 fill. One time, and then buyers just send this thing to the moon. Try the EMA. Come on. Oh my gosh. Unlucky with the lack of fills today. 160s now. Can we get a push to the 153s quickly? Expecting some clean continuation if we do get a fill here. Come on. Give us that taparoo now. 5 points off. Nasdaq just needs a quick little dip. Expecting this to continue higher if we do get a fill. Just looking for a little touch here, about 5 points below. Will we get it? On the EMA now. There's the EMA push. These are going to bust. I'm just going to move this. This doesn't matter. And this needs to be 26. So I want to see the CMA hold. Otherwise, we will be out. And that's that. Ineligibles. All right. It was a tough trading day for me. Tough week, really. Like what? Like what? Like what? Now you're going to go try this trend line, girl? I don't know. Fucking insanely hard price action lately, but we survive. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I got stuff I gotta get done, and I'm not really feeling like just staring at this. So good luck to anybody still trading this. Hope you guys are safe. Hope you guys make some money. Saucy, hope you have a good rest of your Friday, buddy. Tina, if you're watching, I love you, man, and hope you have a good trading day. I love you, Saucy. I love everyone here. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.